You think being nice protects you. You think if you're helpful, generous, never cause conflict, people will respect you. They won't. They'll use you. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Niceness is not a strategy. It's a surrender. And the people you're trying so hard to please, they already know it. I'm not saying become cruel. I'm saying wake up. Because the world doesn't reward the nice. It rewards the strong who know when to be nice. Here's what nobody told you about why nice people always finish last and what to do about it. Number 1, your niceness is a performance you didn't know you were giving. Most nice people aren't actually nice, not in the way they think. They're performing niceness. And the audience, everyone around them, can tell the difference. Real niceness comes from strength. It says, I can hurt you, but I choose not to. Fake niceness comes from fear. It says, please don't hurt me. Think about it. When was the last time you agreed to something you didn't want to do? Just to avoid an awkward conversation? When was the last time you said yes, when every cell in your body screamed no? That's not kindness. That's cowardice dressed up in polite language. And here's what makes it dangerous. People can smell the performance. They may not say it. They may not even consciously realize it, but they treat you accordingly. They push further. They ask for more. They give less respect, because subconsciously, they understand something you've been trying to hide. You need their approval more than you need your own boundaries. Niceness without boundaries isn't generosity. It's a permission slip for disrespect. Number 2, the respect paradox. Here's the paradox that destroys nice people. You think being agreeable makes you likable? It doesn't. It makes you invisible. Respect and likability are not the same thing. And if you have to choose, and you will have to choose, respect is the only one that matters. Think about the people you actually respect in your life, not the ones you find pleasant. The ones you respect. Are they the ones who always said yes? Who never disagreed? Who bent over backwards to accommodate everyone? Or are they the ones who had opinions and stated them? Who said no and meant it? Who were willing to disappoint you rather than betray themselves? The people you respect most are the people who proved they didn't need you. That's not a coincidence. That's human nature. When you're too available, you signal low value. When you're too agreeable, you signal no conviction. When you're too nice, you signal, accurately, that your self-worth is dependent on other people's reactions. And nothing kills respect faster than desperation for approval. Niceness, when it's driven by fear, repels respect. Strength, even quiet strength, attracts it. Number 3, why people punish you for being too good. There's an ugly psychological mechanism at play when you're excessively nice, and nobody warns you about it. It's called the Doormat Spiral. Here's how it works. You do something nice. The other person appreciates it, briefly. Then they get used to it. Then they expect it. Then, the moment you can't deliver, even once, you become the villain. Not because you did anything wrong, because you set a standard you can't maintain forever. And human nature punishes inconsistency harder than it rewards consistency. The coworker you always cover for. The day you say no, you're selfish. The friend you always listen to. The day you need to talk, they're busy. The partner you always accommodate. The day you have a need, you're too much. You train them to expect unlimited supply. And no one values what costs nothing. This is the psychological trap of niceness. You think you're building goodwill. You're actually building entitlement. In them. And here's the worst part. The nicer you are, the more it hurts when they disappoint you. Because deep down, you believe the unspoken contract. If I'm good to them, they'll be good to me. But that contract only exists in your head. They never signed it. Number 4, how to be good without being weak. So what's the alternative? Becoming cold? Hard? Cynical? No. The alternative is strategic kindness. Kindness that comes from choice, not compulsion. Here's the difference. A nice person helps because they're afraid of what happens if they don't. A strong person helps because they decided to, and they could just as easily decide not to. That difference changes everything about how you're perceived. Strategic kindness follows 3 rules. Rule 1, give from surplus, not sacrifice. If helping someone costs you something you can't afford to lose, time, energy, self-respect, say no. Your generosity should never require your depletion. Rule 2, reciprocity is not selfish, it's survival. Be loyal to people who prove their loyalty back. Be generous to people who don't take it for granted. Be warm to people who don't mistake warmth for weakness. Rule 3. Let people earn your best. Not everyone deserves full access to you. Your time, your energy, your care. These are not public resources. They are earned privileges. The goal isn't to stop being kind. It's to stop being kind as a reflex and start being kind as a decision. That's the difference between being nice and being dangerous in the right way. The people who can say no are the people whose yes actually means something. If any of this hit close to home, there's a reason. It's because you've been playing a game where the rules were written by people who benefit from your compliance, and you didn't even know you were playing. Now you do. The question is what you're going to do with it. Drop the word aware in the comments if you're ready to stop performing niceness and start practicing strength. I'll see you in the next one.